Good morning. Oh my goodness, y'all. I'm sitting outside and oh my God, y'all, I see I see deer. Oh my God, they're just eating. It's so beautiful and I am afraid to move because I don't want them to run all. Oh, they saw me. They saw me. Good morning, y'all. I don't want to disturb them. So they're looking right at me. I don't want to move. And plus it's in my neighbor's yard, so. But I know I'm coming on here. Just my heart has just been heavy this week. So and I pray that you all are doing well. I just sent Jeremiah to school, and so I was doing laundry, and I sat down and oh, it feels so good out here. I sat down and oh, now there's 3 of them. It's a whole family. I sat down, I was gathering laundry and everything, and so I sat down and I turned on the TV, and it's not being talked about, but just all these massacres that are going on, and it's just, I don't know, it's just not being talked about, especially over in Africa. And we know this isn't nothing new. The genocide of Black people, this has been going on since Bible times. Those of you that know. And it's just all millions of people that are just being massacred. And I was thinking, like, all this week, you know, me and my son, we just been talking about stuff that's going on in our life and how we're just like, oh, I'm so tired, and you know, just this and that, because I haven't been working right now. And some of you know that I do have a special needs child, and it requires a lot. So a lot of my time is devoted to that area. So keeping stable work is just, it just haven't been that way for me for years. But because of this inflation, the cost of living and everything, it has just became very difficult. So we, you know, me and my son and his girlfriend, we've just been kind of sitting around talking about things that you know, becoming self-sufficient. And that has been my journey. Y'all, I am so sorry, I don't even have a Kleenex or a handkerchief out here. But that has just been my journey all along, is becoming self-sufficient. And what I mean by that is gardening, homemade things, living off the land. And I think I said it in a couple of videos back about getting back to the basics, back to the way our grandparents lived, how they survived during the Great Depression, because we are on the very, very edge, whether you believe it or not, whether you're paying attention, whether you're just walking in the clouds and on cloud 9 and oblivious to what is going on, or you just decide to turn a side eye, put on rose colored glasses, whatever you decide to do, we are on the brink of a war any day now. And I know that I don't even have 100 followers, but I know that I am somebody, and I know that God blessed me with a voice. And I know those of you that are dedicated to this channel, you pray And so we may not have finances, we may not have, you know, resources or whatever to currently help, because everyone is, you know, just going through it mentally, spiritually, and financially. But we do have a Father that we can call upon, and we can, there's a scripture. Let me find it for you. Let's see. And this may be all over the place, but my heart is just heavy this morning, and I just want to send out some awareness, alertness. Let me get the scripture. Okay. Hold on. Deuteronomy 32:30. How should one chase 1,000 and two put 10,000 to flight? Hold on. Yeah. So, you know, with all of our prayers and everything, we can move mountains if we have the faith to believe. But where I'm going with this is that, you know, this week I've just been so caught up and in my head about, you know, things. And I sent my son off to school this morning, and I'm just looking like, oh my God, y'all, he is so overdue for a haircut, right? And so my oldest son usually takes him to the barber. They go at the same time, but my oldest son has had like a lot of things going on, and I just let him, I mean, granted, I could take him, but I just like for them to have that bonding time, because Jeremiah's getting into that teenage space, and so I like for him and his brother to have these moments together or whatever. But I was just like, Lord, my child needs a haircut. And then, you know, I was sitting here like, it's getting cold outside, and you know, winter clothes, and just stuff, you know, just basically like material stuff, like, you know, but then I come across this this article that's talking about a massacre in Congo, and just all these moms that are losing their children. And, you know, I was able to kiss my son this morning, you know, and I'm sitting here thinking about a haircut, and these moms are thinking of, and dads, and they're thinking about, you know, surviving, protecting their children, protecting their family. And I think just in the way we have just gotten so, y'all, just so brainwashed, so in our heads about stupid stuff that doesn't even matter. You know, I'm not saying a haircut is stupid, but I mean, there's just so many other things right now, you know. And I had to, you know, let God know my heart is just aching for these families. And I was watching another channel earlier this week, and she was saying, you know, talking about you know, us just being on the edge of a war, and how our army, our military has not had, you know, that many people to enroll. And she was like, you know, what if, you know, it gets so bad that there's a draft, and just things that we don't even think about, you know. And so I just wanted to say, I had no plan in making a video today, but y'all, I've said it a couple of months back, we gotta pray, and not pray without ceasing. We cannot let up, because there are so many things that are going on, and we don't even know it, because they're throwing in all these freaking holiday ads, Christmas ads, and all this stuff, and sending out all these holiday flyers and all of this to take your attention off what is really going on. I advise you to do your research. If you can spend time on TikTok, if you can spend time on whatever social media outlet that you get on, then I definitely advise you to see what's going on in the world. See what's going on in the world. And another thing, it's just been a week where my heart has just been just really heavy. So some of you may know I had a nonprofit, and what I would do is that I would help the homeless, and I would service my community and help those in need. Well, when COVID happened, I just had to let it go because there was a lot of things that were happening in my own personal life. So I had to, just put it on the back burner. Sorry about that. My phone's going dead. Put it on the back burner. And so my name is still on the community resource list, my nonprofit's name. And so I do still get phone calls. And so earlier this week, I got a phone call from this mom. And she was just telling me that they have nowhere to go, that their house burned down, and she just don't know what they're gonna do, and they lost pretty much everything. And so I called up some people that I know to see if they had any resources or anything, because I let her know that I no longer at this moment I currently had to just kind of fall back from it and take care of some things. And so I called, and I just had to let her know that I gave her some resources and things like that, but there's really just in this area, there's really not much at the moment for homeless. And I feel like their home, and she does have a son, an older son, but their home burning down is what caused them to be homeless. But also there's more and more people that are becoming homeless because of where we are financially with with just inflation and the prices of things in the grocery store. And there's just so many children going hungry, and it's just a lot going on that we're not seeing, and that I'm not gonna say we're turning a blind eye to it, but we see things happening on the other side of the world, and we're just like, well, that's all the way over there. But think about when what happened. It was all the way on the side of the world, and think about how quickly it came to us in the US, and how quickly we were losing family members left and right. So just because it's what appears to be all the way over there, don't think that it can't come knocking at our front door any day. So I just want you all to be aware and just pray with I don't care, just moms, we just need to be praying. We just need to be praying like never. Oh my God, here's a yellow jacket. We need to be just praying like never before, y'all. And I'm I'm sorry. It's just, my heart is just crying out because there's just so much bloodshed going on. Just so much bloodshed. And we're getting Christmas ads and Thanksgiving ads and commercials and, you know, fa la 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 la. And there's massacres going on. So do your research. Do your research. Pray. 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 And not just for your family. Aw. Not just for your family, but for families all around the world. United we stand, divided we're gonna fall. Like, we know it's gonna fall anyway, but we need to get those prayers going now. So I want you to do a little bit of research today, over the weekend, while you're on these other platforms, and just see what's really going on. See what's really going on. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next video.